Happy birthday, John. It's your 80th birthday, and I'm really sorry that I can't be there to celebrate with you. But I will be in Hawaii while you're having your celebration with your family, and I hope you really enjoy it. I think you'll survive being 80 all right, because Everett had his 80th birthday, and he has survived for a couple of years past that. And I'm just thinking of a few memories of things that we did together a long time ago. And one of the first ones that came to mind was you teaching me how to drive. And I don't know whether you remember it as well as I do, but for my first driving lesson, you took me to the Rose Bowl parking lot, and you sat in the car while I drove and read a Time magazine, pretending that you were not at all nervous or concerned about anything I might do. And then on our second driving lesson, you took me on the Pasadena freeway, which was just terrifying for me. I don't know how it felt to you, but I guess reading your Time magazine, you probably just didn't look. And anyway, I did learn to drive, and I still am driving, so it seemed to work out all right in the long run. The next thing I was thinking of is when you were a kind of a young guy and were drafted into the Army at the beginning of during the Korean War. And you were kind of a tall beanpole kind of a person, and you went to your basic training at Camp Roberts, and you kept writing home and saying that you never got enough to eat. You were just hungry all the time, and you never got enough to eat. That's pretty much the theme of all the communications we had from you. And at the end of basic training, when you finally got to come home, and that only because some kind officer who was 6'4", I think, lent you a pair of pants that were long enough because they wouldn't let you off the base without a dress uniform, and you had been wearing fatigues all through your basic training because those were the only pants that they had that fit you. So anyway, when you finally came home at the end of your basic training, you had gained about 40 pounds. You were no longer a beanpole, but you looked like a really strong man. And we were all just shocked to see you, having heard nothing but how little you got to eat. So that was another memory I have from that time. And then another one that comes to mind is when you came back from Korea at the end of your term of service or whatever. You came on a big ship into San Francisco. And when the ship came in, all the sailors and all the soldiers that it was bringing back from Korea were all on one side looking over at the dock to see if they could see the people that had come to meet them. And the whole ship was just leaning way, way over. And so anyway, I was standing on the dock among hundreds of people that were waiting there, and you didn't come off for a really long time off that ship, but finally you did. And it was really great to see you and fun to meet you there in San Francisco. So that's some of the things I remember from our times together. And now there are a few other people here who would like to say something to you.
Hi, John. Happy
Hi.
birthday.
Happy birthday, John.
Happy birthday, John.
Happy birthday, John.
Have a good one.